Welcome to another edition of Movie Torture. I'm Roger, one of the co-hosts here. Here's my buddy, as always, Brad. Brad, it's been a week since the last torture of Batman and Robin. You know, I love superheroes, but those guys were super zeros, I think.
Yeah, I had to take about 5 showers after that podcast and that movie. I went and gouged my eyes out, so now I'm blind. So I don't have to watch any more movies. I just listen to them now. So I can imagine. No, I'm seriously not. Roger, that was a terrible movie, but I'm glad we're on to the next.
Move on.
We move on. We have, as Ted Lasso says, the memory of a goldfish. We will move on. And speaking of goldfish, we have someone with a bad memory. Producer Gary. He's here. He's looking at me like, why would you say that? Hey, Producer Gary.
Well, I mean, it is kind of true. Like, I don't have a good memory.
You don't, but ladies, Producer Gary's a catch. So
very handsome.
He just may not remember your phone number.
The good thing with that, ladies, if you make a mistake or do something wrong, Gary will forget it and just move past it. You know,
Yep.
He will.
I'm very good at moving on.
Yeah.
He may even forget he's dating you.
No.
He will remember that. Yeah. We are joined now with Johnathan. Jonathan's joined us second time around. He must have loved us enough to want to come back for seconds.
Well, I think also that when he heard Hannah had come on the show twice, he just couldn't let that go. He had to be a second time guest.
That's right. Thanks for having me. I'm wearing a what color is this today?
You're wearing what is that?
Like aqua blue shirt.
Aqua blue. We forgot to talk about Gary. Gary is actually in a Michael Myers mask for this movie. He's wearing it. It's got the hair teased up with the Hawaiian shirt, ladies. So he's a little bit of Michael Myers, a little bit of fun Michael Myers. He's Michael Myers if he was on a vacation. So, yes, Gary has the Michael Myers mask on. He is ready for this podcast.
I don't even know where to go with
I
that.
know. I'm same way here.
Roger, tell us a little bit about Halloween Resurrection.
Halloween Resurrection was released in 2002, July 12th. The budget for this movie was $15 million, and the box office was $37.6.
Hold on a second. How did they spend $15 million on this movie? What was that spent on? It doesn't
maybe amount of blood that they use, fake blood they use, or I don't know.
I swear I've seen Paranormal Activities. It was made for $1 million that looked just as good as this movie.
How much did they make though again?
37.6.
So they more than doubled their money.
Yeah.
How much do you think Busta Rhymes asked for?
I was thinking he's probably $5 million of that, right?
No way.
Well, I thought it might have had to be a significant amount. That's why I was saying, yeah.
Anyway,
Our judgment is too harsh because they're making money. I wonder if you added up all the movie torture movies, how much money have they profited? And
we'll do that.
Here.
I will have the movie torture accountant figure that out, and we'll let you know in the next podcast.
Didn't he just leave a little while ago?
He did. Roger, continue your history of Halloween Resurrection.
I don't have all my notes from because of the laptop being down, but that was that's the synopsis there. You know, just the money and not much to say about the director. There were a lot of people when you're researching this movie who didn't act a lot more after this. It seems like
the director of this movie is the director of Halloween 2. So they brought back the director of Halloween 2. I don't know why. I don't know why it came back.
So why not jump in your minute synopsis?
Sure. So basically, there's high school kids, and they get offered a chance.
High school kids, college kids.
Are they college kids?
College
kids. They get offered a chance.
Them as high school kids.
That would have been probably a better movie. To go live in the Myers house for a night, 24 hours. They get locked in there. They don't realize they're locked in there with Michael Myers, which he kills a bunch of kids, and some nerds at a party are texting and catfishing, and they end up shocking him at the end. Michael Myers' death, but is he dead? No. At the end, the lady in the morgue sees his eyes open, Fade to Black, Halloween Resurrection. And this podcast is brought to you by Dangertainment. So we're all about danger here. Y'all not laugh at that joke?
That's a terrible joke. I thought you were being serious. I was like,
I was joking because that's the whole thing about this movie, Dangertainment.
Dangertainment.
No, but if you like this podcast, follow us on iTunes. You can follow us at Movie Torture Pod. You can email us, movietorturepod@gmail.com. Follow us on IG. Did I say IG? Instagram? Movie Torture Pod. But yeah, Roger, what do you think about Halloween Resurrection?
First question. Jamie Leigh Curtis, why did they even bring her in for the first part of this movie? And I did do a little research on that, and they said that she didn't like this movie at all and didn't really want to be in it, but I guess, I don't know if she had a contract fulfillment or what it was. So they brought her in just to kill her off, and, I guess you guys say that she comes back. I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but...
Okay.
It felt like a major league disservice to Laura Strode. She played a big part and just got killed off in like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, so full disclosure, I went to the movie theater and saw this movie. I feel like
Who'd you go with?
I think it was a girl. I think I went on a date. I don't remember.
Guys, we're not sure if Brad actually went to the movie theater and saw this anymore.
No, I did. I went to the theater because I'm like, hey, we got to go see the new Halloween.
Did you take a pillow with you?
Oh, gosh. That's a previous book club episode. Yes, Michael Myers it just gets me going when I see Michael Myers. No. Went to the theater and saw this. Jamie Leigh Curtis. Okay, couple problems here. One, I did read that she wouldn't even pose for the movie poster. If you look at the movie poster, it's the same Jamie Leigh Curtis that's in the H2O poster. So they just basically took the same photo, put it in this poster, which is lazy. She didn't want to be in this movie. She said it was crappy. So
she was right.
She dodged a huge bullet, but I think, we start out, she's in the hospital, right? I guess she's gone from California, H2O, to now she's in California. Is every Halloween's on Halloween? I'm confused about the timeline here. He kills, spoiler alert, he's gonna kill Laurie Strode, but is this, I guess we wait another year, is that right? Before he comes back to Haddonfield? Because he has to get in his car and drive, right?
You're either right or you are so wrong you have me confused. I don't recall.
Okay, what I'm saying is every Halloween movie always has like Halloween, So if he comes to Jamie Leigh Curtis and kills her on Halloween, how does he get from California to Haddonfield University? Does he Uber? Is he driving? Does he fly?
He walks really fast and intentionally.
Yeah.
He walks slow, really.
I know.
His slow walking, man, I'm like, dude, if I had to hang out with Michael Myers, I'd be like, dude, you got to step it out a little bit faster, bro. Like, this isn't making it.
But he always catches up to him.
He always teleports behind him. Always.
Whenever he was chasing Laura up the steps, it was crazy how fast he would catch up to her, and she's sprinting away from him, and he's like slowly walking.
100%. And so you got that nurse going, oh, that's Laurie Strode. You know what she did? She killed a man. First off, if you remember H2O, she supposedly, I guess we see now that she killed a cop or a security guard.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he have ripped the mask off and been like, I'm not Michael Myers. She just lets her chop his head off. And what's Michael Myers doing? Is he in the security guard suit at this point? There's so many weird things about it. Was so dumb. It's even dumb just talking about it. And she's like, don't ask her. Don't bring it up, right? She's basically just telling the viewers that this is Laurie Strode if you're a moron and you've never seen a Michael. Would this be the first Halloween you would jump into if you'd never seen one?
Never. No way.
So we don't need a backstory on Laurie, right? What do you think of Jamie Lee with the long hair, by the way?
She looks like a woman that would stuff a Raggedy Ann doll full of pills.
Oh, gosh. Don't they check that stuff? You think they would check it, right? Roger, wouldn't they check that zipper every now and then?
Yeah, you would think so, yeah.
She had how much could she make on the street selling that stuff? Man. That's what I was thinking. What if she became a a pusher out in the street. She's like, "You want one of these pills?" Michael comes up to buy it. The Shape, isn't that what they call him? Mm. Is he called the Shape in this, or is he called Michael?
Only in the WWE he was the Shape.
Oh, so then he chases her out. What Johnathan was talking about. And then he gets like mousetrapped, right?
Yes,
he's hanging upside down.
I was waiting for Wile E. Coyote to come running out.
Yeah, and like set a little stick of dynamite, and it just like.
And then she chickened out on finishing the job. She flashed back.
Because she's like, I got to make sure. I'd be like, you know what? Nah.
I'm going to take my chances.
I'm taking my chance. I'm already in here. She's presumably in there for life anyway, right?
Right.
What's the worst that could happen? They chair her. They put her on old Sparky.
I'm like, you got to stop telling these people to come here dressed like Michael Myers. They're asking for it.
They're asking for it. What if this movie put Jamie Leigh Curtis, Laurie Strode, on old Sparky and electrocute her in the death chamber? And whole different movie. And then Michael Myers was one of the guys like watching her.
He's a witness.
He's sitting there with his mask on with the what Gary's wearing right now, and he's sitting there like stoic. And she sees him and she goes, Michael! And then
he lights up a cig while he's watching.
Oh my gosh, he's smoking a heater while he's watching her get fried.
So I have a question. How do the Michael Myers masks seem to progressively get worse? Like the first one is a Captain Kirk mask painted white with like the hair changed. So it's like, that was a super low budget movie and they worked with what they had. But after that one is a hit, why did the masks seem to be downgrade?
You're correct. It got worse.
Johnathan, rate the mask in this movie on a 10 scale.
Relative to what?
To the other Michael Myers mask.
Ooh.
I mean, you can see his eyes, like you can see his face. That was kind of the whole thing for me with the original is it doesn't look like a dude. I mean, it's a person, but it doesn't look like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard to 10 scale it, but I mean, sub 4.
This might be one of the worst masks he's used. His hair's really teased up in this movie. Mm-hmm. Guess he,
had a mullet going on.
Yeah, it's weird. What did you think of the mask, Raj?
I've not seen all the movies, so it's kind of hard for me to put it up against. I much prefer Friday 13th. Jason, yeah. Sorry, Jason the hockey mask. That was the go-to when I was in high school was the hockey mask.
Collider.com ranks all of the Michael Myers masks from the Halloween movies, and the Resurrection is the worst. So we're in line. We're aligned on that.
This movie, yeah, we'll get to that. It's another problem. Michael loves to go to hospitals, right? Like if I was in Haddon, first off, my Haddonfield theory is if I lived in Haddonfield, I would take a vacation every Halloween. I would never be in town because Michael loves to come at Halloween. That's when he comes, right? To Halloween. And I just think I wouldn't live there. What about you, Johnathan? Would you vacation or stay in Haddonfield over Halloween if you live there?
I don't think I'm not into the serial killer stuff. I wouldn't visit at all.
No, if you lived in Haddonfield, you grew up in Haddonfield,
I would move.
Your job was in Haddonfield. I
would get a job in Charlotte.
You would leave Haddonfield.
I would leave Haddonfield.
Because there's always that chance, Michael.
With his job, he works remotely, so he can move anywhere he wants.
I'm a remote employee. My company doesn't require me to go into the office.
You would just not want to take that chance of getting butchered by Michael Myers.
Move a couple zip codes and you're safe. It seems so simple.
Does he ever cross into the neighboring town? Or is it... I mean, he's only left Haddonfield once, and that's in H2O to go to California.
I mean, you could just avoid the entire state of Illinois.
I think I would. I think I would live in, Indiana. Somewhere like that.
I'm coming down south where it's nicer in the winter.
I'm just talking about if I want to be close to Illinois.
Too many cornfields up there.
There's a lot, man. There's a lot. Let's talk about Dangertainment. And, this movie kicks off on Halloween at Haddonfield U. Is that what it's called? And Jonathan's like, I don't know. It's some college in Haddonfield. Busta Rhymes shows up. These kids, they're not getting paid to do this. For some reason, they just volunteer to be on the internet
If we advertised a reality television show out of this studio, we would have 15 college students from up the street lined up to do it for free.
You think so?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
If we said we want you to stay in the Myers house,
yep.
and we're going to lock you in, which, is that even safe? Can they do that? Can they lock you in? They're going to burn these kids up, right?
Mr. Beast does it all the time.
Okay, they're going to lock them in. You get no money, and you could die. Raj, what do you think?
I wouldn't do it. I know that. So,
But we're all old geezers in here. There's no way any of us.
Except producer Gary.
Producer Gary's not old.
He's young and handsome.
He's young and handsome. But other than, I mean, we're all married. We're not doing anything
having
free.
to turn off the mic every time we went to the bathroom. I mean, just stuff like that. That would,
Yeah, what do they do about bathroom time?
Yeah.
Because if I'm in there, I'm definitely crapping myself.
Oh my gosh!
Like when you see Michael Myers, I'd be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm about to die!" Right?
Yeah.
I will say, if I walked into Michael Myers' house and Busta Rhymes was standing there, I would feel much safer than I would without Busta Rhymes in there.
I guess.
I mean, of all the rappers that I would want to be waiting on me, it'd be him.
Why do you think they picked Busta for this movie?
Because he knew karate.
Yeah, dude, he did know karate.
Oh, we got to get to that. But could they not have had like 50 at this point? Was he around?
50 Cent in 2002.
DMX was definitely around.
DMX does not strike me as the actor type.
He was in Steven Seagal movies, right?
Exactly. Steven Seagal doesn't strike me as the actor type.
Is Busta a good actor?
No.
Why is
Great personality. I love Busta Rhymes. Not a great actor, and not in this movie.
Why is Tyra Banks in this movie?
She was hot back then.
But okay, I want to get to what I think is the funniest scene of the movie. So she's in is it the van she's in, or what room? The production room. She's just dancing away. She tells the cameraman to do some stuff. She starts dancing. She makes herself a cappuccino. All the while, the cameraman is getting murdered with his own camera stand by Michael Myers. Now, why does the camera stand have a blade on it? That's what I wanted to ask you, Jonathan.
I don't know, but when I was watching this, I couldn't help but think that if this were real life, you would have been Tyra Banks making the cappuccino, oblivious to the murder going on.
100% I would. I'd have been like, oh, yeah, I'm dancing. Jonathan's in there getting murdered. You'd be making
it for someone else, though. You'd be making it for
yeah, because I don't drink coffee. I'd be making it for my wife. Meanwhile, you're in the other room getting brutally murdered. And I'm just like,
Jonathan, I got your coffee. Oh, wait a minute.
I don't even think she realizes it at that point when he's done. He drags him off, right?
Right.
But why is a blade, Roger, on the end of a camera stand?
It makes no sense. Well, it's a horror movie. I mean, that's why it's on there.
I'm going to start picking up all these tripods in here and seeing which one's got a blade on it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, if you're going to stab him, go with producer Gary first.
Yeah, he's going to How can we weaponize a camera stand? It's like, just put a knife on it.
Gary's ready. He's halfway there. He's got the mask on, so he can definitely.
And the guy that he stabs with it doesn't even fight. Like, he just backs to a wall and lets it happen.
He's like, oh, no, don't stab me, Mr. Myers.
No screaming, nothing. He just takes it right in the chest.
How is Michael so strong? Because we have to find, we figure he's in his 50s in this movie, right?
Yeah,
has
to be, yeah.
Dude is a beast.
Well, this is after, like, at some point, didn't they say he was possessed by some
cult?
Like, yeah, there was like a cult thing, and he was possessed by some spirit, and that's why he was like so.
It's the
magic.
It's the same cult that did the Halloween 3.
Sam Hain or something. It's some name, like some guy.
I googled it,
and it was like, hang on, but like, yeah, that's why that's when the whole series kind of lost it for me when they were like, he's not a normal person. He's magic, and it's like, oh well, that kind of takes away from the more these movies went on, to me, the more like mystery was lost, and the more it's like, well, it's not even what it started as to me.
So who would win in a battle royale? Michael Myers.
I'm pretty sure this is already a movie.
Freddy Krueger. Jason Voorhees, and Pinhead from Hellraiser. Who's winning in a battle royale?
I'm going Pinhead.
You're going Pinhead?
Are they
The weakest of the movies, though.
Yes.
are they on Earth? Like, or are they in like the dream world? Because obviously,
No, they're in the wrestling ring and they're fighting.
They're at Madison Square Garden.
Oh, would you pay to go
Gene
watch
has
this?
just introduced them.
Oh my gosh, I would love to go watch this. Wouldn't you, Jonathan? Like if I said we're gonna go watch Michael Myers. I mean, they're the real guys. Freddy Krueger.
You'd have to have Jim Ross doing, the announcing.
Yes.
Is he? How do you do the mankind thing? Is he's dead. He's dead.
My God, he killed him.
Hey, my God, he killed him.
My God.
So when Freddy Krueger comes out, I go, my God, he's gonna be in your dreams, and he comes out, the Dream Warrior.
He just broke him in half.
Oh, Jason Voorhees with his hockey mask.
What was the
He
old,
took it off. He's beating Michael Myers right now with it.
What was the old MTV show where they had the?
Celebrity Deathmatch.
Yeah, so like,
Yes.
I think they had a Freddy and.
They did?
Jason.
There was a Freddy and Jason movie.
Oh yeah.
Freddy versus Jason.
They still wasn't established who won in that movie. Well, that's a future movie, Torch. Jonathan, will you come back and do that one with
No,
us?
I can't. I'm not watching that.
It was good. I went to the theater and saw that movie too. So who would win though? I think Michael Myers is pretty. I think he might can handle Jason.
Nah, I got Jason.
No chance.
No chance.
Hey, any man with a hockey mask. Hockey mask is.
And a machete.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go with Jason. He's just like Machete's got the reach over like if Michael Myers is coming in there with like a kitchen knife and he walks. I mean, even if he does walk super fast, like I don't know, Jason's just got the reach.
What
He's
if
got that?
producer Gary? What if Michael Myers carried a sawed-off shotgun?
No. We're just gonna go with no.
Yeah. Guns just don't work with these guys.
I just love how Michael Myers just has a little blade and he's just like he doesn't even know where he's going with it sometimes. He's just like a blind man with a knife.
Yeah, something about like no, a gun I don't think makes. I think that always detracts from a character's scariness.
Oh, hold on. You and I, producer Gary, we went and saw the new Scream together. And I think the best scene in the new Scream is
Thanks
when
for the invite, by the way.
Oh, sorry. I think the best scene in the new Scream is when Ghostface is in that convenience store with a shotgun.
Okay.
And that is a scary scene because they're hiding behind, and he's shooting that gun at them.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Ghostface is just like stupid teenagers and college kids. They don't have the same.
They did make this one a little different.
I watched it on, was it Paramount or whatever?
Mhm.
It doesn't have the same like supernatural appeal as the other.
yeah,
But did you like that scene when he
It
was with the
was-
shotgun?
Yeah.
That was a
good.
tense scene, right?
That was good. I'll give it that. But I just think if we're taking Michael Myers, like, after watching the first one, assuming you watched the first one, if in the next couple he's got, a shotgun, it's just not the same.
Or a machine gun?
No. You cannot Rambo Michael Myers.
Or
Like,
Rambo.
no.
Can we Rambo Roger?
Machine Gun Michael.
Can we Rambo Michael and turn him into Machine Gun Michael?
No.
I felt like this was a little bit different of a Halloween movie, not to get off of our plot, but it had a little bit more of a comedy feel to it than a lot of the other Halloween movies did. I didn't feel like
Yeah. Well, I think Buster, especially you add a character like Busta Rhymes in there, it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah.
It had the guy from American Pie in it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to talk about him.
And Rookie of the Year. Wasn't the Rookie? He was
Yeah,
like
he
rookie
was the Rookie of the Year.
He
kid.
is a
Wow.
huge sexual harasser in this movie, right? Like,
Oh yeah, the woman flashing.
oh my gosh, that guy. His death was kind of brutal.
We'll pull him through the mirror.
Yeah, that's like a Jason murder, though, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like a Jason murder. Like they were like, you know what? We're gonna turn Michael into Jason, but he's definitely like telling that girl to take her top off, and he's perverted and gross in this movie. I didn't mind seeing him die.
Well, one of the things that I noticed is that our country's come a long way because the first person killed in the movie, there wasn't a black person killed until later in the movie. Rather, they're usually always one of the first people to get killed.
Ooh, Roger
So-
bringing in the.
Yeah, bringing the
is.
socialism.
Yeah, it's a big trope, generally.
Well, Well, they're not going to kill Busta because he's the star of this movie, right?
I agree. He's the biggest name to me.
He's the biggest name. They had the girl in it.
Other than Jamie Leigh Curtis.
Other than Jamie Leigh, who was like, dude, if I am not starring, she probably had in her contract, do not put me in one scene with Busta Rhymes. Like, she's like, I will do this. I'm going to have to do this, but I will not be in a scene with Busta. It had the girl from Rules of Engagement, which we talked about that a few episodes back. Like seeing her. She looked young in this movie. On a 10 scale, she's
I like
easily
Sean
8.
Patrick Thomas. He's been good in a lot of different things.
Okay, so why did it say with a special appearance by Sean? Is he that big?
Who is Sean Patrick Thomas?
Thank you. It should have said with a special appearance, Save the Last Dances, Sean Patrick Thomas.
He was in the barbershop movies.
Yeah. I know you're talking
He was in
about.
that show, The District. It was on TV for
Why
a
did
while.
he have it where it said with a special appearance by Sean Patrick Thomas? I mean, seriously. So in this movie, Michael is in the house. He's ticked. He's going to do some killing. He's going to do some Michael Myersing in this house. Busta is also Michael Myers in this house, which kind of throws us off, right?
Yes.
He's trying to scare the kids. And that one dude, man, or that one chick, she's like, we need to have some sex, man. She was all about it. Am I right?
Yeah, she kind of blew him off at first, and then all of a sudden, she was all into him.
She doesn't think the camera's on either, right? They take the cameras off. Are we talking about the same girl?
The redheaded one down
Yeah.
in the basement.
They take the cameras off, but then everybody's watching. Now, we haven't even talked about the nerdy kid at the computer who's like catfishing, right?
Yeah, in the suit.
Yeah.
Randomly wearing a suit.
Okay, why? It's a serious question, guys. Why are they in this movie? Like, if they're not going to get brought into the action, it's kind of stupid. Like, if they'd have been next door to the Myers house, Michael comes busting in and starts murdering them.
I think this was really
Better movie.
This was really like the beginning of social media, so that I think that was they're trying to bring that concept into it. And I was
What
just
social media was out there in 2002? MySpace?
Yeah, but again,
and then like
Michael
Yahoo,
still-
Yahoo
Chat rooms
IM,
and stuff?
yeah.
Michael still needs to kill them, though. Like, there's no connection. They're safe. There's no stakes with those guys, right? Like, every other person's movie, is Michael going to kill that person? Except you knew the suit kid was never going to die because he wasn't there.
Well, you don't have to kill everybody in every movie. I mean, you can have.
Oh, my God.
Did they establish where they were at? Like, were they in the same town or were they like...
He could have been
It
in
was like a
Seattle,
random
Washington.
party, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He never actually appears with any of them on scene.
And the poor guy didn't get to experience the rewards of saving her life. Getting the kiss at the end of the movie.
She probably had in her contract not to kiss him too, right? I don't know, but it's just weird. Michael should have been slicing and dicing there with his blade. And do y'all guys realize there's been 3 movies named Halloween starring Michael Myers since 1978?
Yeah.
That's
So-
crazy. Same title.
Yeah. And
You just mean Halloween.
Just there 3 movies titled Halloween.
No subtitles.
no, like there's the original Halloween, then there's Halloween 2018. What? See, oh, and
Then there's Rob Zombie's Halloween.
Rob Zombie's Halloween was And so-
Rank the three Halloweens.
Oh, let's see. Well, I'm gonna go original, the 18, and then Rob Zombie.
That's the only possible.
Yeah, if you'd have said anything
that's
else,
all
I'd
you
have
get.
been like,
Yeah.
what if producer Gary had said Rob Zombie's Halloween?
Rob Zombie makes good scary movies, but those Halloweens were trash.
I still think those would have been fine if it had not been Michael Myers. If it had been Jason, might have been all right. I kind of wish he had come up with his own slasher character just to see what it would have been. Because I mean, he makes some interesting characters like in some of his other movies.
That's a good way to look at it, producer Gary. I had never thought about that. His movies are, everybody in there's movies are so gross.
Yeah, it's always like
hillbillies, gross.
Yeah, they're like super sexual and super. Yeah, it's like way too much blood. It's just and they all slur really bad.
I love how we're talking about everything but this movie.
I like that I'm the only one who said that he makes good scary movies, and then y'all just crushed him.
Well, I mean,
I've never seen
I like House of a Thousand Corpses. I think that's a great movie.
Yeah,
And I like Devil's Rejects. That's a great scary movie too. What's his other movies? She's talking to what's his other movies?
I can't remember. There's a third one in the House of 1,000 Corpses.
Oh, I
series.
watched that. That's kind of garbage, right?
I haven't seen it.
It was too little, too late. It was way too far after the originals. Saw both of them in the theater.
I did too.
House of 1,000 Corpses and Devil's Rejects.
And he did the Monsters. He redid the Monsters.
Did you watch that, Producer Gary?
I don't think I did.
Is that streaming on anything?
Netflix.
Is it? Oh,
Yes.
yeah, it is. It says it. Yeah,
I don't have
watch now.
Netflix.
We need to watch The Monsters. We need to figure out a way to watch that. That's got to be garbage, right? There's no... He made a kid-friendly monster movie. Rob Zombie. I love how Roger's so quiet in this movie. He's not talking much.
This is the first.
I think he was watching Summer League basketball a few minutes
Did you watch this movie, Roger?
I did watch it. It was the first scary movie. I mean, like slasher killer kind of thing. Probably since the 90s. So.
Wait, you broke a streak of not watching a slasher movie since the 90s?
Yeah, I mean this. Yeah.
Were you scared in this movie?
Yeah.
If you'd have said yes, I'd have been like, "Oh my gosh, Roger."
No.
Would you rather watch this movie again or fight Michael Myers one-on-one?
Which Michael Myers? That's the important
This
question.
one.
Like,
I'd probably watch the movie. Yeah.
I would too. I would. Okay, so let's talk about when Busta meets Michael Myers for the first time. He karates him, right? He kung fu.
Roundhouse kicks him so good.
Yeah.
I'm like,
knocks him back.
Do you think Busta had it in his contract? I will not die from Michael Myers. I will get to do karate on him if I'm going to be in this movie.
Do you think that was really him or that was a stunt double?
I think it was Busta Rhymes.
I think 100% Busta
I
Rhymes.
think it was a stunt double.
Really?
Google it.
Oh, I have to figure it
Producer
out.
Gary, will you Google that?
All right, you can just ask Siri since she's already wanting to.
Yeah,
jump
she's
in.
already trying to join us.
all right, give me a sec.
There is no way it wasn't him. I think he wanted to show off his kicks.
I definitely think it was him.
Buster reminds me of the character of that 80s movie. Oh, goodness, going way back. Was it the last?
Predator?
No, it was like the last. It was a karate movie with the guy who, oh, man, I can't believe I'm flaking out on this. It was a cheesy karate movie, but it kind of leaned towards like a black culture kind of thing. I'll have to Google it too. Everybody's on their phone right now Googling something, trying to figure it out.
While you're looking up that, this movie needs a Loomis.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We need to have Loomis in here. That's my Donald Pleasance, because he's so good in 1 and 2, right? And it's sad that he died. They couldn't I don't think they've ever been able to replace him. He's the best thing about Halloween to me. Because he's like us.
Having someone that's obsessed with Michael Myers, like just being obsessed with Michael Myers and like trying to find him and stuff. I think that's an important thing, and I think that's something that Halloween 2018 did right. Interesting, because like Donald Pleasance had passed, so they had I forget the character's name, the guy that was like his psychiatrist or whatever.
Yeah, but that guy was not as good as Loomis.
No, he wasn't as good, but I think I was glad to have that part, and it was interesting because he was kind of like the opposite side of Loomis, because he like was obsessed and wanted to push him into spaces with like Laurie and see what not Laurie, but push him to see what he would do, like if he was put in the back seat with Laurie Strode's niece. But like that kind of stuff was really cool.
As a Halloween fan, do you like the original Loomis, Donald Pleasance?
Yes.
He's good, right?
He's
better
awesome.
than Laurie Strode.
Yes. He was definitely, yes.
Yeah,
He's my favorite character in those movies after Michael.
Yeah, he's that good.
Hard disagree, but
You don't like Donald Pleasance?
I do like him. He's not better
How
than Laurie
dare you
Strode.
not like me, Michael? This is my bad
What
imitations.
if Michael Myers' backstory was he's from, is it Haddonfield? Haddonfield, Quebec, Canada, and he's a failed comedian who tried out for SNL and they rejected him.
Ooh,
and he became a murderer.
And he's like, "Hey, good day, eh?" And he's like, "You want me to make you some poutine, eh?"
He had a script for a movie called Austin Powers, and they wouldn't.
Oh my gosh!
They
And
wouldn't
then
fund
Mike
it.
Myers stole it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! This would be a way better movie, and we call it Halloween Resurrection, where they resurrect the script, and him and Mike Myers fight it out at the end.
Mike Myers versus Mike Myers.
Oh my
It would
gosh!
be better than Freddy versus Jason.
That would be better. So, in this movie, he's just slicing and dicing. He's killing these kids, man. And I don't understand why they don't just throw a chair out the window and just run out.
I know. They did act like it was like an inescapable house.
Like, it's not armored up. And how does Busta Rhymes get an opportunity to put them in the house? Like, who owns this house? Entertainment?
I would like to point out, Busta Rhymes really was the one that kicked Michael Myers. From what I can find.
I knew it. He wanted to show it off. It's a I'm going to karate chop somebody.
I will take the loss.
He's as good of a kicker as he is a rapper. I don't know what that means, but
And
The fact that
they're
you
on par with one
go
another.
to Michael Myers with karate, though, is
And
like specifically karate. is funny.
I'll just say I know this is a future movie torture pod because we're going to do it. It's definitely going to happen. There's a worse Halloween than this one. It's called Halloween Ends.
Ugh.
It is worse than this movie, in my opinion. So just throwing that out there. And you were talking earlier today.
I disagree with that also, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
that one's-
don't you hate when
that's
people say
stretch.
this, Jonathan? Let's agree to disagree.
Yeah,
I hate when people say that. Jonathan, you were talking about earlier before we went on air about the Lori. You were messaging us today about it. What is your take on that?
What did I say? That it was such a disservice to Jamie Leigh Curtis?
No, you were saying. I'll go back to your text. You said, "I think we have to bring up that there's a multiverse."
Of Michael Myers.
That would be great. What if we had different Laurie Strodes, different Michael? Oh, explain this.
I'm just saying it's like Spider-Man. There's all these different Spider-Mans. They interact with one another. You got 3 Michael Myers. You have the original Michael Myers, which is in this movie. You have the Rob Zombie Michael Myers, who has a much different mask. It's like a patchwork mask. And then you have Michael Myers in the reboot, right? Because technically the reboot is the sequel to the first one.
Right.
So this one, I guess he's not even the original. He's like 1B.
Well, wait, which one? No, because the
Resurrection is 1B.
okay, I was gonna say because the one from the new ones is Michael Myers.
Yeah.
yeah, they made like 2 or 3 different
Right.
timelines
Wait.
from the original.
The Halloween 2018
Yes,
is a direct sequel to Halloween.
My
78.
theory is
Yes.
Laurie Strode found a way to go back in time to the first movie, and it spun off another Michael Myers. So it's the same Michael Myers, but he's different. He's on different timelines.
I think
I kind of like your theory there.
I think
I would watch this. Is this a made-up movie?
I have drifted into the world of revenge of the horror movie nerds.
we're deep. We're too deep.
It's just it's like it was going back and forth. It was like watching a tennis match going back and forth. And I'm just sitting
How do
there
they make a sequel to a movie and call the sequel the same title as the first one?
Yeah.
Halloween.
Followed
Come see
by
part 2. Halloween.
yeah, no, I couldn't stand that.
It's the only time in movie history. It's like Back to the Future. Stay tuned for the next one. Back to the Future. You're like, okay, I'm confused here. Like, what's going on? I love the multiverse idea, though. That's amazing.
It is amazing. What if they met up with one another at some point? You know the
Oh.
Spider-Man meme where they're all
Yes.
pointing at each other confused?
It could be Michael Myers. Which Michael Myers would win?
You take off your mask. No, you take off your mask.
Which
I
one
was
would
just
win?
Standing in the corner, not talking, because he's like,
Yeah.
Which one would win?
I'm going Halloween reboot 2018. But Taylor Maine is a wrestler, right? Is he a wrestler?
Oh, I don't know.
Taylor Maine played him in the Rob Zombie. That's a big dude.
I was going to say the Rob Zombie one just because I bet he's a little bit more aggressive because of the Rob Zombie writing.
and I was thinking about that because he also does have an axe. He uses like the fireman's axe or something instead of a knife, which most of them. So I don't know. I'm trying to decide between that one and probably that one or 18.
What if the Laurie Strode from that one met up with Jamie Lee Curtis's Laurie Strode,
Jamie Lee Curtis would be so
and they
disappointed.
fought all three Michaels?
Wait a minute. Which Laurie Strode? I thought
Jamie Lee Curtis, Laurie Strode.
all of them are Jamie Lee Curtis.
No, there's a
No.
Laurie Strode in the Rob Zombies.
Yeah, Laurie Strode. It's
Oh.
and the thing is, someone told me the girl that plays her in the Rob Zombie ones, she's the same age as Jamie Lee Curtis was in the original one, but to me, the Rob Zombie Laurie Strode looks like 5 years younger, and to me that
It's just the time
part-
period.
yeah, and
It's
part
like
of that
back when I
ruined
was a
it for
kid,
me.
all grandmas looked old. Now I look at my mom, who's a grandma, and I'm like, you don't look that old.
Yeah, I agree with you on
It's just
that.
the time period.
Well, plus Laurie
What
Strode.
do you think, Roger?
Like,
I agree.
well,
Roger's checked out on us so hard.
Roger's not a fan of horror movies.
I
You should give me your chair, Roger.
I should have.
you're sitting in the wrong seat, Roger.
Roger,
I watched the movie and I thought at times it was funny, but I'm not the enthusiast you guys are, so I don't have the history and I can't put up Halloween 15 against Halloween 3. So
I will say the fact that there's two Laurie Strodes, which I didn't realize, further supports the fact that there's a multiverse.
oh, there's got to be a multiverse.
And if you think about it with the 2018 Halloween, she's much older. That supports she found a way to go back in time, which spun off another one on
there
that
could
timeline.
be 3 Laurie Strodes. Old one. Could we have old one, short-haired H2O one, young one, and then the Rob Zombie? 4 Laurie Strodes versus 3 Michael Myers. I'm taking Laurie Strode, man.
Yeah, she's tough.
I'm taking her. And we have 2. Do we bring back Donald Pleasance in computer-generated form for this movie? I think we should, right? Might as well just go ahead and go full.
Well, oh my gosh. That, again, supports that there's a multiverse because we got basically robot dude and then the OG from the original movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dr. Loomis hologram.
And then we got the one from producer Gary. Was there a Loomis in the Rob Zombie ones?
Does anyone
Yes,
have John
there
Carpenter's
was.
There
phone
was.
number?
I think there was. Let me see who it was.
Does anyone have John Carpenter's phone number? We'll see if we can confirm this.
Right. Okay. I'm going to find out.
you like the guys on Big Bang Theory showing up at his door to ask him a question.
Dr. Loomis?
Yeah.
Or John Carpenter? John Carpenter? John Carpenter?
We have not said anything about the score. I love the song.
The score?
It's the best, man.
So
Wait a minute. The theme song or the score to this movie?
No, well, the theme, the Michael Myers theme song is incredible. The score of this movie is scored on a synthesizer and garbage crap, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I feel like they got the soundtrack right the first time and never should have messed with that. First off. Second, Michael McDowell was Samuel Loomis in.
So there's 3 Loomises, Jonathan. This supports your multiverse.
I also like that Brad Dourif was the sheriff in. That's the one thing I thought was kind of comedic about Rob Zombie's Halloween was that Chucky was the sheriff. So
So so they slice and dice. Michael slices and dices. You know what's going to happen. He eventually stabs Busta, but Busta doesn't die. Right?
He comes back to save the day.
Comes back, save the day. Jonathan, producer Gary, are having a side conversation right now. And Michael gets fried, electrocuted, right?
Talking about Busta fries him? Yeah.
Busta fries him, and they take him to the morgue, and he's still not dead, right? Like, nothing kills this guy.
no.
And I kept thinking, and I told my wife, because she walked in while I was watching, I said, if you're that medical examiner, like, I'm not touching Michael Myers. Like, I'm
No
walking.
chance.
There's no chance.
And
Like,
she just, by herself, the guy just wheel him in there and walk out.
and they just leave a possessed murderer with this little lady in here.
I mean,
Like,
I'm rolling that thing straight to the furnace.
Yeah.
We know how he died. He got electrocuted.
Yeah, I'm just burning him up. We don't need him. Nobody
Yeah.
cares about him, right?
No autopsy needed.
Anyway, Halloween Resurrection. You got some reviews, Roger?
I do. Some critic reviews here.
I hope somebody said it.
On Rotten Tomatoes, the film has an overall rating of 10% based on 70 reviews. One critic cites, the only thing this tired slasher flick may resurrect is nostalgia for when the genre was still fresh and scary. Another one gave it an overwhelming dislike. One guy from the New York Post said, it's so devoid of joy and energy, it makes even Jason 10 look positively Shakespearean by comparison.
Oh, you're talking about Jason in outer space?
Jason
Jason
X.
in the future.
Yeah, that's in the outer space. We got to watch that one, Roger.
And spectators will indeed sit open mouthed before the screen, not screaming but yawning. And then another one said, every sequel you skip will be 2 hours gained. Consider this review life affirming. And then the last one for Variety said, the film seems even more uselessly redundant and shamelessly money grabbing than most third rate horror sequels.
I was hoping we'd find one where someone's like, this is the best one yet. Like, could we always
I haven't
seem to
read
find
mine
those?
yet,
Oh,
Producer
okay.
Gary.
Sorry.
So this is from Lisa Rodriguez. She said, awesome movie. Perfect for Halloween. This person says, Melvin M. says, great movie. This is a great movie. Most likely I will buy it next time instead of renting. Give it a chance. I know people hate this film, and with good reason. I implore you to try it, though. If the thought of Busta Rhymes trying to kung fu fight Michael Myers while people watch on the internet doesn't entertain you, I don't know what to say.
I love how he said, I hate it. I know why you hate it. I know why it sucks, but you should watch it.
So bad, man. Terrible. It is so bad. Well, Producer Gary, movie torture, movie gold.
Oh, torture. Like, torture.
Would this movie have been better with you in it or not in it?
I don't even think I could make this watchable.
I think Producer Gary would have been the computer guy, like chatting with her.
He would have been Producer Gary.
Yeah, he would have been sitting there instead of behind a mic.
No,
he would have been.
I see him as the camera guy. That's what
I see him as
killed?
the Busta Rhymes character, just roundhouse kicking.
Oh my gosh, he's like bringing in a stable of young girls and trapping them in a house and tricking them into getting killed by Michael Myers.
Put it that way,
Yeah,
I
it sounds
take
like a pervert.
I take
Please don't do
Gary
that.
back out of the movie. He's no longer.
I think this movie's better with Producer Gary. I do.
Yeah,
I think
I agree.
even putting him as the computer guy would have been hilarious.
So one
You
thing,
know what character he could have played? Well, never mind.
What?
I was going to say the dude from American Pie, but I forgot we.
Oh, he's a
lampooned him
sexual
earlier.
predator.
That's not why. I just meant you look kind of like him.
Ladies, he is not a sexual
Kind
predator.
of like him.
one thing Brad, I can't
He
believe
doesn't look like that. He was a big actor at that time period.
Oh my gosh! What was you gonna say?
Brad, I think the one thing that I'm very surprised you didn't bring up of the females who was the smoke show.
Tyra Banks.
I'm gonna have to go Tyra Banks, man. She's like a 9.
And the woman who survived at the end. I don't know her name.
The girl from Rules of Engagement. She's a solid 8.5.
But Tyra Banks is probably the.
Did we see her die, or did we just find her body? I don't even.
Yeah, no, they didn't show her getting killed.
See, they got it. That's the thing that they mess up. They've got to show Tyra Banks getting killed because she's a big star. You want to see her die in this movie. You pay to watch murders in this movie, right? Producer Gary doesn't put the mask on just for fun. He puts it on because he wants to see Michael Myers in the multiverse.
Yeah.
Anyway, Producer Gary, you like it, right?
No.
No. Jonathan, what do you think about it? Movie torture, movie gold?
Movie torture. I think it's probably the worst one. I think it's worse than Ninja Turtles.
Oh my.
It's pretty bad.
God, I can't even comment.
See, but Jonathan had like a connection to the Ninja Turtles, didn't you? From being a kid, a kid and all that.
Yeah, I can't.
I probably saw this movie in the theaters.
I can't imagine anybody having nostalgia for this movie, though.
No, there's no
I don't
nostalgia.
think anybody has that for this.
Roger?
Movie torture. I did. it didn't seem too long compared to.
Oh, it's a short, like 86 minutes.
Yeah.
So that makes it better.
Yeah, I mean, Michael went in there and got it done. He didn't play around with anybody. He just, did his job, killed people, and all of them were really quick deaths. Nobody suffered for long. But other than some of the comedy and with Busta, everything else was pretty much a dud.
I'm gonna say this is not movie torture for me. Like I went in, I knew what I was getting when I went into it. I got to see him kill people and be Michael Myers. Busta Rhymes was funny. It wasn't terrible. Now, if I put this as just a movie, it's not bad. If I compare it to a Halloween movie, it's not great. But if I just want to watch 86 minutes of Michael Myers and go back to nostalgia to one of the worst times of movies, the early 2000s, I probably would never watch this again. But this is by far not the worst movie I've seen on this podcast. Batman and Robin still holds that crown as being the worst. Then Turtles, then maybe this one. But it's not that bad. I would watch it again 20 years from now just to watch it, I guess. Everybody's looking at me
Roger,
like I'm
how
crazy.
many naps would you give this movie?
A double napper.
So you're saying it's worse than Batman?
Oh yeah. No. Let me,
Roger.
Yeah. I wouldn't
You
think.
gave Batman. I heard it. You gave Batman like you didn't nap. You just stepped away a couple times.
Yeah, but I don't know. It just didn't put me to sleep.
Roger's nap system is sponsored by Dominion voting machines.
Oh yeah. Roger, no way you think this movie's worse than Batman and Robin, right?
But a double napper. Like,
Nah.
up,
Batman Robin's worse.
saw that it was
Yeah.
still on. It went
Batman and Robin is horrible. Like we're back on that again. It's terrible. But so basically, listeners, this movie is movie torture. I guess that's it, guys. For producer Gary, thank you, Johnathan, for joining us.
I would like to say for any of the female listeners, if you want to know what producer Gary looks like, Google Thomas N. Nicholas 2002 Rookie of the Year.
Oh, that's producer Gary. For producer Gary and his Michael Myers mask tonight, Johnathan, Raj, I'm Brad. We'll see you next time on Movie Torture.